YouTube, there is no firearms in this video. Welcome back to the Loki AirgunArchery YouTube channel. In today's episode, we are going to talk about the out-of-the-box power settings and trigger weight for the Beeman Chief II that I got from AirgunArcheryFun. Thanks a lot to Wes for this opportunity, and make sure to check them out if you need anything airgun related in Canada. Like I was saying, this is how I got it, which is around 7 turn on the hammer spring from what I discovered later while trying to tune it. I believe that max power is at 10 turns on the hammer spring, maybe 11, but 11 did not give me more power than 10, but that's the subject for the future videos. I guess I will post those pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Then I decided to test the trigger before shooting it. Like you see, this was before I even got the scope on, and I was too lazy to edit that. But anyways, we got 2 pounds and 10 ounces, which is not too bad for out of the box, but that's pretty heavy still for some people. But this rifle has very nice adjustments, and if you want to do that yourself and you have a gauntlet, a barrel 103, something like that, or a Beeman Chief QB, and you want to adjust the trigger, stay tuned for future videos. But yeah, to make it simple, we got just a bit over 2 pounds and a half and a bunch of grip, but you can remove that, so we cannot complain about it. And by the way, this is the moment that I discovered that you don't need to cock the rifle to insert the mag. There is a notch that will hold the bolt before you cock it, so you don't need to cock it only to take the mag, you know, but that will chamber a pellet, so don't double feed it. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool if you remember that you did not cock it. And you know, hope that was clear enough. And yeah, the bolt on this rifle does jump, but I don't think it does anything with consistency because I tried to hold it and nothing changed, so that's what it is. Also, the trigger has a bunch of creep out of the box, but you can adjust that. I will post a video on these subjects soon. Subjects with the X. I don't know. Anyways, let's come back to the chronograph numbers. Here is most of the data from a full fill at 3000 psi. We started at 820 fps, which is normal. More pressure equals more hammer spring needed to open that valve, and you can cause valve lock if you put too much air in it. And down to around 1400 psi. By the way, they tell you to stop at 1500 in the manual. You get 829 fps, so that was 45 shots total, which is not too bad.
Alright, so I just got 40. Fucking fly. I just got 45 shots on this Beeman. Let's save that.
So this is what a 45 shot string would look like at this tune, which is around 7 turns on the hammer spring. Like I said before, I did not really count, but you know, this is less than 8 turns and more than 6 turns, so I will say 7 turns. Let's take a better look at the top of the graph. From shot number 11 to 31, we got 44 fps spread for 20 shots, and only 24 fps spread if we don't take the 960 fps shot. Also, if you want to take only 10 shots out of that, from number 16 to 26, we got only 26 fps spread, including the 960 peak. That's not too shabby if you ask me. If you want more shots, you can take number 7 to 37. We got 71 fps spreads for 30 shots, but only 52 if you don't count the 960 peak that we got. I cannot really compare this rifle to many others, but I think we can take that from an unregulated budget PCP. Here is some more numbers. From 2900 psi, the 80s first, the brimstone pellets second, and the brimstone slugs third. This is all on the same fill, and I ended up by checking with the hollow points just to make sure. 28 grain might be a bit much for this mid-power budget PCP, but I think we can get plenty of power to get good results with either lighter slugs or like 18-20 grain pellets. I think that Wes at AirgunArcheryFun is going to send me some samples, so a huge thanks to him once again for making this possible. Let me know what you want to know about this rifle, if you enjoyed this Chrony video, because that was very messy to edit. And let's end this with some more numbers on the Vivor pump included in the combo.
Let's say 1300, maybe a little bit closer to 1400 psi. 97 pumps, I guess, if you get very low on pressure.